Okay, just clicking around YouTube, found this trailer for a movie called Who's Hiring? The movie. Let's check it out. DZ Slim story. This looks very low budget. I don't know who DZ Slim is, but I am intrigued. I don't think this movie is shot too well. I mean, I like the drone shots. I mean, somebody got a drone. Good for you, using those shots. I don't know about the straight-on shots of those guys just in random places. It feels very random. Doesn't feel like a set. I think you need to zoom out a little bit. The other problem is, too, the sound. There's a lot of echo going on here. It's hard to understand the actors. That's a huge, huge drawback. I've already sort of tuning out on the whole trailer. So if you're a low-budget guy, man, you got to have crisp sound, especially for the dialogue, especially if the dialogue's important. And 9 times out of 10 in a low-budget movie, the dialogue is crucial because that's all you have to offer, like a cool story. If you don't have cool sets to offer, I mean, look, that's just somebody's house with a lamp. I mean, you know, these are just regular people who made a movie. Part of the problem, too, the actors aren't enunciating properly, and I'm guilty of that, too, but I'm just doing YouTube videos. But if you're making a movie, you have to enunciate. Your actors have to be heard. And they can't just talk like you're talking to somebody in a room because that's easier to hear. And part of the problem is, too, if you know the dialogue and you read it and write it and play it over and over again, you can hear the words in your head. Even though the actors didn't say it clearly, it sounds clear to you. So it's a trap that people fall into when they're making stuff. I caught about 50% of that. I mean, it's a lot of noise in this trailer. People talking over other people, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not funny. I have no idea what these guys are saying. All I know is, and thankfully I do know, that they are broke and they need a job. This is about them, you know, struggling from day to day, which I can totally, you know, get on board with. But the dialogue, I'd say I'd missed more than half the dialogue in this trailer. It's just the sound isn't crisp enough. It's hard to hear. I'd have to watch this trailer like 3 times to get it. Hey, wait, it's Brendan, motherfucker. You scared? You from Wakanda, dude?
How about you pay your bills in time? Pay your bills. Pay your bills. Hello?
So, this trailer, this ain't gonna work. I mean, it's just not working for me. I appreciate low-budget guys trying to make a low-budget movie, but you guys got to work on your sound. There's just too much noise. One of the things you could do is you only have one actor talk at a time. That's it. That's numero uno, especially if you're outside. Because inside, the problem is, you know, you'll have a room and it'll echo a little bit. But outside, shouldn't be a problem. But if people are talking over each other and you don't have great sound, you know, this thing, it's just not going to work. See, in that scene, with him on the phone, I could hear the traffic in the background, and it was almost as loud as his dialogue. You got to have good sound mixing. You just have to. The best thing for that would have been to remix the sound completely. Have him redub the line, and then put in the traffic at the level you want it. So, I mean, if you need to even hear the traffic, or you have music in the background or whatever. But if you mix it, you can bring him up, bring the traffic down. That's what you need to do.
can't ask none of your other baby daddies about some money.
There's a lot of sound effects going on, and I'm not sure coincide with what's happening, if it's supposed to be funny or whatever. It's just not working, man. It's all over the place. You got to have a coherent trailer. I have no idea what's happening in this movie.
Man, bump that. Man, hey, outside, man.
That was just bad. I mean, his head went out of frame. I couldn't understand what he was saying, and so I can't see him. I can't hear him. What am I watching here? Who's hiring the movie? I don't know what that is. Is that a song? Weed work. Who's hiring? It's a nice poster. Nice poster. See, you guys did right on the poster, because everybody here, they're wearing dark clothes. They have dark complexions. It's a nice light background that makes them pop. It makes them pop. It's coordinated nice. You got the names, everything about this layout, perfect. It's a little busy with all the logos. I mean, you could have done away with that. They should be wearing more, solid colors. I wouldn't put all the logos in the background of everything, but and weed work. I think people looking at this will want the movie to be named Weed Work, as opposed to Who's Hiring. And I guess Who's Hiring is something. Is it a song? Is it a group? I don't know. Is DZ Slim a rapper and that's one of his songs? I don't know. When you say Who's Hiring the movie, maybe it's a TV show, maybe it's a YouTube show that I don't know about. Yeah, it's just a poster. So I would say numero uno, you got to work on your sound. Your sound mixing, terrible. It's terrible in this. It's got to be better. We got to be able to hear the actors, even if they don't act all that great. The acting's but that can be forgiven as long as you can understand everybody and you can follow the plot. I don't really know what the plot is. I know they're broke, and I guess they need jobs and they're trying to make money. But beyond that, I don't know what's going on. Needs work.